Hi, my name is Will, and this is Logan, and we're at the Next Level Games, and we are going to be opening up and giving a review of the new Dungeons & Dragons Monsters Vault. So, let's go ahead and get this thing open. Let's see what's inside. Alright, let's open this thing up. Well, the first thing that fell right out was the advertisement, of course, just like it was in the Dungeon Master's Kit. Next is the map that comes with it for the adventure. On one side you have, well, it looks like just a snowy place. And then you have this, which can be built by using dungeon tiles, of course, but it's already made for you. Next is the adventure. And this continues on from where the adventure from the Dungeon Master's Kit. The Dungeon Master's Kit took you from level 2 to 4. This starts out at 4th, and just goes from there. Show you a little bit of that. These are monster tokens, and you get a lot of them. I need to eventually count all these up for you, but you get medium, large, and even huge. And you get a whole lot of dragons, honestly. You can see some of these huge dragons here. I can get in the camera for you. I'm going to have another video that you can click onto that will let you see these in better detail individually. So I believe you get 10 pages of monster tokens, and this adds a lot of weight to the box. The box is extremely heavy. And of course you have the Monster Vault. Alright, let's go ahead and give a quick review to this. One of the main reasons why Logan's here is he is actually DMing the Essentials campaign that's taken it through the Red Box, the Dungeon Master's Kit Adventures, and why are you going to be doing this? I'm actually one of the players in it. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about what's going on?
Alright, this is the fourth campaign using Redbox, then the 2 that came with the Dungeon Master Kit. This will be the 4th. It is for 4th level characters, which your characters will be at the end of the Dungeon Master one. Just skimmed through it, haven't given a lot of detail. It looks pretty interesting. It doesn't really tie in too much with the Dungeon Master one, so you will, the DMs will need to do their own work to get the tie-in. Beyond the fact that it is set in Fallcrest, there's really not a lot of tie-in, so it would be good if you wanted to run it as a standalone as well. Beyond that, that's about it for it. It looks pretty interesting, not as epic as the Dungeon Master one, but still good.
So next is the monster tokens. These things, there's a lot of them. There's 10 pages, things are full of it, and it has 3 different sizes, medium, large, and huge. And one thing that Logan here uses all the time, which I love, is the Alia tools. Yeah,
Alia tools are a product by AliaTools.com. What they are is they're a set of magnets that you can magnetize the bottom of the minis. It fits right inside there. You just hook your magnet on. You can show whatever you want. There's tons in here, all different colors. So magnetize in the right direction. You have bloody value, things like that.
But the cool thing is that some people say, oh, I want to, a lot of us use like hair ties and stuff on minis, but with tokens, you can actually, you can use these. They have magnets right here, and just like you would for a miniature, you just stick them around to the bottom of the token, and there you go. You can show any kind of effect that you normally do if you're using this. So it's a pretty good system. And yeah, I'm really happy with these. Good quality, got plenty of them. And then we have the Monster Vault. This covers tons of monsters, and the color and the graphics of this thing is great. I personally think it seems pretty well organized. Covers all the major things that you would run into. What do you think?
Yeah, that's one thing I've really been happy with is a lot of the new prints. They've used a lot better inking, so their artwork looks a lot better. I really like the tokens, and there's a good number of them. I think, to me though, my favorite token that they put in here is near the end. They have this ring. Do you hear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. They have a ring where you can take any large monster and make it huge by slipping the huge one inside there. And it does the same thing when you flip it over. It is showing the bloodied just in the ring. So that's one of my favorites, is to make the monster a little bit bigger, a little more threatening.
Yeah, it's great because if you go up in a higher level and you're encountering a monster that at that level it's bigger, then you can use this part to get what you need done and still have the graphic of the smaller monster. So I really didn't think much about it when I saw it, and when Logan started talking about it, I realized, oh yeah, of course, that's a great tool. But and I agree with you. The color in this is really vivid and saturated. It looks great. It also showed, I think, in the Dungeon Master's kit.
Yeah, the Dungeon Master kit was a big difference in the colors, just showing those side by side.
Yeah. I would say overall this is a pretty good buy. My main interests are the Monster Vault. This is good and small to have, easy to carry around if I need a monster real quick, especially if we're doing essentials. I can flip through it, find it fast. And the graphics is so large, it's easy to read. I can even just scan it real fast, cut it out with a piece of paper, I'm ready to go. And the Dungeon Tiles. I'm a big Dungeon Tiles guy. Dungeon Tiles and monster tokens because they're portable. And sometimes you just don't have the miniature that you need, but you still want something represented accurately, so this is the way to go. I would say for a beginning DM,
yeah,
this is an awesome thing to have, personally. I know you and I, though, we love our miniatures, but
yeah,
but still, these are great to have. With the adventure, I have to look more into it. Logan's been mostly reading it, and with Logan, though, I know he's a good DM. He's able to change things around and to improve it even more. At least from our game experience, it's been pretty good. So, but for $29.99, I would say this is pretty good value.
yeah.
I would say so. Hi, my name is Logan. Ah!